So we've got our alligator body. Know that when you take him out of the bag, if for some reason something fell off, it's not a big deal. We just score, slip, and stick it back on. So what we're going to do today is we're going to attach the head and the tail. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to grab a piece of clay and I'm going to roll kind of a large-ish piece of clay, and it's in a sphere. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about half of it and I'm going to pinch it forward. And this is going to create kind of a snout. And then I'm going to take the top off. And then this is going to be my head. Now I'm going to try that on. And I'm going to look at it and think about it. You know, do I like this? Do I like the size? Is it big enough? Do I want it bigger? And if I want it bigger, I'm going to add more clay. And if I want it smaller, I'm going to remove it. And for this, I like it like it is, so I'm going to leave it. Couple things. When I see students do it, we want to be careful not to do this. So we have our sphere. We're going to be careful not to pinch too much. So now it looks a little bit like a duck. Unless you want to make a duck. If you've decided today that you want to make a duck instead of a alligator, that's cool too. But if you pinch it too much, it kind of turns it into a hat or a duck bill. So I've got that. I'm going to score right here. And then I'm going to score right here. Remember, whenever we attach two pieces of clay, we have got to score, slip, and stick. And slip, I don't know if I remember to tell you, is watered down clay. So now I'm going to stick this alligator head on the body, and I want it fully smoothed. So this guy's got big, strong arms. And my sculptures do tend to look a little silly, but that's okay. I like to make people smile. I'm going to remove some clay there. All right, so there he is. Looking at my alligator there, okay? So now what we want to do is we want to add the tail. So the tail, we're going to take a sphere of clay. And I'm going to kind of squish it so that one side is a little bit smaller. So I'm kind of going for a cone shape. So you can kind of see there, it's kind of a cone, So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this out, keeping it nice and thick on one end and letting it get thin on the other. And alligators have big, nice, strong tails. All right, so there we go. So that kind of looks good. And just like the head, we're going to try this guy on. Okay, so this actually might be a little long, but I'm going to go ahead and attach it and then kind of make my decision. So now I'm adding the slip. All right. Now the joint on the tail always tends to be a little fragile. So what I like to do anytime I've got a weak joint for a leg or a neck or an arm, I like to create a coil. So I'm rolling this out. And then I'm going to put this around the tail. Okay, so what this is going to do, I'm going to smooth this down. This is going to create an extra muscle. It's going to create an extra muscle to hold that tail in place. So whenever you feel like something's like wanting to fall, you can add that extra muscle. So now what I'm going to do, I don't know about this tail. It looks a little long to me. So I'm going to take some of that off. And then I can leave my tail out like this, or I can loop my tail around to make it just a little more curved and maybe not quite so long and straight out. Okay, so there we go. We've got my alligator right now. Kind of, he's looking very much like a lizard. All right, and then that would be the end of that demo. So we're going to put the name tag and the alligator carefully in the bag and continue working on the details tomorrow.